Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you are.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Brittany. I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Y'all, the only reason why I was hesitant about doing this one is because I haven't seen all the seasons to Jocelyn's Cabaret. I only seen Atlanta, Texas, and now California. I stopped after Atlanta because of, I just really didn't like how Jocelyn was. But when the show got back up, I was like, shoot, if these girls gonna keep allowing it, if this the politics of the show, then it's like, if it's cool with them, it's cool with me. So yeah, when I do this one, I'm only going to include the girls from the season 2 Atlanta, season 5 Texas, and season 6 California. And I'm gonna just have to rewatch the other ones and do that later. So yeah, this is my opinion, my pick for Cabaret girls that I can see on Baddies. So yeah, let's get into it. So as we all know, Jocelyn and Natalie have this ongoing beef on who has the better show on ZEUS. And honestly, Natalie's show, Baddies, is honestly just way more popular than Jocelyn's Cabaret. And Jocelyn's Cabaret is the better show, but sometimes it's just kind of hard to watch when you're just watching Jocelyn get mad and call her own contestants a whole bunch of bees.
Ungrateful bitch. That's cool. Nasty hoe.
Like, at least on Baddies, they fighting each other, and there's people that are dumb enough to fight other people for Natalie.
Natalie said replacement. They didn't say who, but you was mouthing off at somebody I look at like my aunt. So I want to be here. I'm going to fight for my spot. I need to be here because I'm the baddest bitch.
But Natalie's just scary, so she's not doing anything. Whereas Jocelyn, she pimping out her girls.
So y'all should really be kissing my ass, licking my feet, and sucking my pussy.
Bend over.
Who's gonna take what?
I'm gonna take that.
And I honestly do feel like if these girls felt like they're 100% sure that they could be on Baddies and their spot was just secure, then they would leave Jocelyn's show and go to Baddies. But they know if they even try out and audition for Baddies, then they burn that bridge with Jocelyn. So they just stay sucking Jocelyn's ping. However, I feel like if a few girls did audition and they could make it. So let's get into season 2, Atlanta. And season 2 had Lexi Blow, Big Lex, Lucky, Sapphire, Yummy, Aqua, Barbie, Chanel, Boss Tech, and Miss Natural. Big Lex, I say 100%. Especially, honestly, I can't even say especially on older seasons. Like, I feel like Big Lex could still be on Baddies now. I feel like she would give them viral moments.
Yeah, double homicide.
Bitch.
No, I'm sorry.
Big Lex looks good. She does music. She honestly doesn't have an issue with fighting. And Big Lex is honestly entertaining.
I did.
Bitch right here.
All right, step to the front. Come here. What?
I mean, I understand you hurt, but we right here in front of Puerto Rican Princess, girl. Be a little stronger than that.
Who are you?
I am Big
What's
Lex.
your story,
I'm Big
baby?
Lex, the
Where
motherfucking
you come from,
flexer.
baby?
That felt like you aborted the baby at like 2-3 weeks. You waited until you had 2 fully grown, gender identified babies in your stomach, and then you decided to abort them. Like, aren't those babies kicking?
Like, I was even entertained by Big Lex when she went on Now That's TV. But it's just like, I think her and Jocelyn got into a little thing, so she's just not on Jocelyn's Cabaret in ZEUS anymore. But honestly, no lie, Big Lex, come to Baddies. You kind of funny. Lucky, honestly, I say yes too. I feel like she's pretty. I feel like she would pop stuff off, if needed. But I feel like Big Lex will pop stuff off. So that's why I feel like she'll be good for Baddies, because she don't have an issue doing it, nor does she have an issue waiting for it. Like, she'll be either or. And I feel like with Lucky, she'll have to be kind of pushed, but once she gets there, they'll be like, oh, okay, this is good. So it's like, Lucky, I might like that for her too. Sapphire, I say maybe. If it was on like a early season, I say like a Baddies South. Then yeah, maybe. Like, maybe I'm not remembering her correctly, but Sapphire, she wasn't scary or anything, but she just gave kind of like motherly, you know? But it's like, I feel like Sapphire now on these later season, it will be kind of like a, you know, it wouldn't fit her. But I feel like on a Baddie South, maybe. Yummy, hell no. Hell no. Like, isn't this the same girl that like lit her nipples on fire?
Be stopping me, cause I'm the littest bitch in the house.
Like, no, old girl is crazy, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And it's like, yeah, she wouldn't have an issue fighting, popping things off, but I just feel like Yummy is like insane crazy. So it's like, I don't think she'll be a good fit over there. It's like Baddies, they don't have common sense, but they got a little bit, like, no one's completely worse, just like, oh, they're mental. But Yummy, yeah, I feel like she didn't need to be on ZEUS. Shorty needed a straight jacket. Barbie, unfortunately, I say yes. I feel like they will put her on there just strictly because of what she looks like. Like, yeah, you know, she got a mouth, she can fight, but I feel like they will look at her and be like, oh yeah, she might piss some people off. And then on top of that, she was a Caucasian woman that said the N-word. Like, you know, that's setting her up. So they would definitely put her on that just for that alone. So it's just like, shoot, they Gretchen freaking, and they still let the girl get beat up every day. Shoot, Lucky even beat Barbie up. So it's just like, no, I feel like if Barbie were on Baddies, I already know what her storyline would be. They'll beat her up just by her being her. Chanel, honestly, I say no. Honestly, looking back at it, I don't even think I wanted her to win her season. Like, I think she was probably, you know, no shade, one of the least interesting from her season. So when she won, I was just like, oh, okay, you know, sympathy win, cool. No, she wasn't that interesting or entertaining to like be on a Baddies. Miss Natural, especially season 2 Miss Natural. I feel like you could put a season 2 Miss Natural, she'll be granted. Natural's low-key a drunk, but in an entertaining drunk reality TV way.
Fuck out to my, I'm sorry, I just feel all these energies and I don't know how they feel about me. Who gives a fucking fuck, bitch?
Yummy was psycho. Natural, shoot, freaking Jocelyn was even scared of Miss Natural. No lie, I feel like if Natural came in and she was on Baddies, I feel like she'll definitely intimidate some girls, ruffle some feathers, you know, beat some ass. It's just like, I can see that. But now Miss Natural, like the current season Miss Natural, I say absolutely not. But season 2 Miss Natural, I definitely would have loved to see her do a Baddy shut a clock. And then Boss Tech is like, she already tried out and didn't make it. So it's like, no. Then Lexi Lowe, honestly, I low-key forgot about her, so I'm just honestly gonna say no, sorry. Okay, so let's go to season 5 Texas, and no lie, I feel like we got a few baddie contenders in here. Okay, damn, there was a lot of people on this damn season. Okay, we have Wet, Isis, Diamond, Spicy Money, Erica, Oceans, Kay, Des, freaking, who is this? Rose, who is this? I don't know who this is. Hennessy, Chinks, Lexi, Erica, Neek, Raven, Danny, and Drea. Damn, that was a lot of people on this season. Honestly, for Diamond, I low-key say no. It's like, yeah, I barely found her interesting on, you know, the Jocelyn's Cabaret season. And it's like, you know, she was cool. It was nothing wrong with her, but it's not, you know, giving like that wow factor that Baddies has. It's just giving like, yeah, Jocelyn's Cabaret, you know, show your boobs and whatnot. It's like, she can do that over there. Raven, I want to say no. I low-key want to say maybe though, because Raven wasn't scary. And I feel like Raven could low-key be a good lap dog for Natalie, but she'll end up getting her ass beat and leave. So it's just like, because not like Natalie actually protects her lap dogs, they're just her lap dogs. And I can't, you know, Raven, like, you know, in her season, you know, she was like, oh, team OGs, don't talk to OGs.
This is why Jocelyn should have just stuck with the OGs and kept it pushing.
So it seemed like if she were on Baddies, she would want to, you know, be that person too, and she would end up getting her ass beat. So it's just like, don't know, maybe, but I know that'll be her storyline for sure. What maybe, because what was unhinged, I will say, but low-key in a more entertaining way.
Delete. Send me home. I don't give a fuck at this point. I am the star of the motherfucking show. Don't give a fuck.
Like, cause no, like, I was low-key scared of Yummy. Like, and after the whole nipple fire thing, it solidified it for me. So it's like, yeah, I just think they're all crazy. But what? I think she crazy, but she was kind of bearable. But and then on top of that, I saw clips of her slinging around, you know, trying to fight a girl. And so I'm just like, okay, so what was not scary? And then she kind of bold because she dusted Jocelyn's face.
Very sincere about that too, Mother J.
Bishop, stop playing with me, bitch. Why is you putting that shit in my fucking eye for, bitch?
And she took a punch from Jocelyn. So it's like, what might be entertaining for Baddies? I can see her being the odd girl out, not caring, and she won't be pussy like Russian cream and leave. I can see her sticking through it. So what? Yeah. Drea and Danny, absolutely not. Hell no. If I were to ever watch my TV and like, I barely want to see them on Jocelyn's Cabaret. I feel like they're annoying. They're weird. You know, they do things like wear butt plugs when they fight. And it's just like, for Erica and Erica Envy, you know, both of them, I honestly say yes for both. Like, because even though Erica can't really fight, she's not scary. You know, she thought she did her thing when she beat up Kay, but you know, she's not scary. I will say that. She's just not that entertaining, but at the same time, she likes drama. So I feel like she would be good for like a Baddies. You know, she could start some shit. Erica Envy, she like to get in the paint. You know, so, and she won't have an issue always going back to back getting the paint. So it's like she might be good for Baddies too. When it comes down to Kay, I'm saying no, because I feel like she wouldn't last. Like, okay, it's like she did good on a show like Jocelyn's Cabaret, where it's just like it was dancing, mixing with this and this, that. But I feel like if Kay 100% had people fighting on her, one, they'll break her face, like they almost did in Jocelyn's Cabaret, and I feel like she just probably wouldn't be able to handle it. Like, it'll be like a lot. So I'm gonna say no for her sake. Isis, I say yes 100%. I really wish that I could see Isis on Baddies, because Isis has no issue starting stuff.
I'm not wet, bro. I'm not wet. I'll throw you in the pool. You ain't gotta be scared of me. You ain't gotta be scared of me, but I'm dog walking. No, you're not. I'm dog walking. No, you're not.
Having the storyline, shoot, she's not scared of Jocelyn, so which means she wouldn't be scared to call somebody out like Natalie. Like Isis, I feel like she got the full Baddies package. You know, so it's like, yeah, I could definitely see Isis on there too. When it comes down to Rose and Hennessy, I feel like Rose could be, but no lie, no shade. Rose just wasn't that, you know, wild personality entertaining. Like, she was cool for Jocelyn's Cabaret, but as far as like seeing her on Baddies, I don't know. Whereas Hennessy has a real loud personality, where I feel like if she were on a show like Baddies, she would thrive, and she wouldn't care about people not liking her, you know, shoes. So it's like Hennessy, now that she burnt that bridge with Jocelyn's Cabaret 100%, and then she said she was smashing Lemmy. So it's like, girl, you might as well just go to Baddies. But then Scotty's on there, so it's like he can't have two girls he's smashing on one show. Like, yeah, that would be kind of wild. But shoot, he did it with Anna and Razor, so it's just like, yeah, Hennessy girl, go to Baddies. When it comes down to Chinks and Lexi, I honestly say yes for both of them. You know, as we see, they don't have no issues being in drama. They can fight, and they was honestly some heavy hitters. Well, they was heavy hitters against each other, I will say, because they both heavy. And then, Yeah, so I wouldn't say they were heavy hitters, but it's like I feel like they could thrive on Baddies, if y'all get what I'm saying, because they wasn't scary. Neek, I 100% say yes. The good thing is Neek can dance, so I don't have an issue seeing her on Jocelyn's Cabaret. But if she wasn't on Jocelyn's Cabaret, I would definitely want to see her on Baddies. You know, she looks good. Confessionals always look good. She's funny. The accent makes it funnier. You know, she don't have an issue fighting. She's not scary. She don't really wait around in the crew. So it's just like, I can definitely see Neek kicking it with the Baddies. Honestly, I can see Neek kicking it with like a Cold Killer, Fauna, and K-Rican. Like, no shade. I can see her doing that. Des, I don't know, like Des isn't, she's kind of dry, but at the same time, not necessarily too boring. Like, I feel like if she were on a show like Baddies, like, she would like it. Because now, ever since at the reunion, we told Des she can fight, she don't want to stop fighting. Like, for real. So shit, she might audition for Baddies and make it just so she can fight more. But it's just like, I can't really see Des on Baddies. You know, shoot, she's pretty. What else do you need? And as much as I hate to admit it with Oceans, I say honestly maybe because of how messy Oceans is.
Pole work. That's a lie, baby.
She knows pole work.
That's a lie, baby.
That's no pole work.
That's a lie, baby.
Oh my God.
Okay, so maybe y'all don't like her, but and would I want to see her on Baddies? Absolutely not. But I feel like if she auditioned for Baddies, you know, she might do something, because not like she's necessarily boring. Like, she's, I wouldn't even necessarily say she's entertaining, but she has a big personality, you know, and it's like she don't care. Like, she flexed her eye when she got beat up. It's like Baddies likes that kind of stuff, so it's just like she might be able to be on there, but I wouldn't want to see her ass on there. Then we get to season 6 and we have Flame, Love, Jane Doe, G Baby, Sky, Kanaya, and Gypsy. And honestly, for Gypsy, I say probably, yeah. I feel like they might think she looks exotic, like, oh girl, tattoos. Can you fight? You can fight and you got tattoos? You're in. Kanaya, she's a girl that has to be, you know, kind of brought out her shell more. But as we see on this newest episode, she doesn't have an issue getting out there. And she's very pretty. So I say, yeah, Kanaya, they treated you wrong on Jocelyn's Cabaret. Just go to Baddies. I feel like you can do it. Sky, I say yes to. With Sky, I say yes to. You know, she's been, out of the new ones, she's just been kind of the one standing on business more, kind of loud, you know, mingling with other people more. So I feel like if she were on there, she would be friendly, you know, she would be cool, fight when needed. So it's like, I can see it. G Baby, I say I don't know, because she talking a lot but not doing enough. Claiming she hurt, is giving injury reserve, is giving cop and please, and it's just like, honestly, I don't even know why she's still on Jocelyn's Cabaret. The bitch claiming she hurt. You can't dance. What you doing? You just watching them do the routine and digesting it and saving for later or something, girl? But Jane Doe, I honestly say maybe too, for the same reason, because she talking a lot but not doing nothing. It's like she has scenes, you know, and she's talking and she's expressing how she feels about things, but she's not doing anything but talks about what she would do if she does do something. It's like, girl, just do it. Like, if you felt some type of way that bad, if, you know, Sky got jumped and you weren't there, then it's like, how about you and Sky go jump them bitches, okay? That would have been my suggestion. So it's just like with Jane Doe, I don't know. And with Flame and Love, I honestly just say no. Yeah, I really don't feel like it worked. Flame's not really doing anything. And, you know, Love, I haven't seen her on her previous season, so I haven't seen that Love. But the Love I'm seeing on this season, no. Like, they don't do anything. Then, y'all, in conclusion, it's like, it really don't take that much to be on Baddies. It's like, shoot, are you messy? Can you fight? do you know how to stop when needed? But when you do stop when needed, it's like you can really keep going if you want to. Like you can be unhinged, but not too unhinged. You know what your confessionals looking like. It's like it really don't take that much to be on reality TV no more, you know. But I feel like we found some good ones. But my absolute no's, I will say, like I said, are Yummy, Chanel, Diamond, Raymond. You know, I don't know. Drea and Danny, the Trouble 2 twins, and Flame and Love. Everybody else, you know, they can probably get a yes and maybe. They can get a yes and maybe. So if they 100% burn that bridge with Jocelyn, I hope they go on over to Baddies. Those are the girls that I've seen on the seasons of Jocelyn's Cabaret that I've seen that I feel like I can see on Baddies. Granted, I don't mean everybody should try out, okay, but I can see them on Baddies. So y'all let me know which Jocelyn Cabaret girls that y'all can see on Baddies, and then until the meantime, y'all keep dropping suggestions down below, and then just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.